Welcome to the Elvis build. This is a build we've been running for a while now. As we've got up to 5,000 watch score, we've been running a countdown, and I wanted to feature this build for you guys and break it down. As you can see, the reason why I call this the Elvis build is it is the king of rock and roll, king breaker rock and roll weapon. And we have worked really hard to get our proficiency up to 20, and we're trying to gear all this gear right here up to 20%. We got the Catharsis mask up to 20% bonus, and we all run this on the technician. The reason is we've got to run this laser pointer on our weapons. We can only run the laser pointer if we are running the technician, and we're also using the artificer hive, which again have to have technician on to be able to get this bonus hive. Now this hive is going to keep our shield repaired a little longer and make us a little bit more tankier when we're running up into somebody's face, so we can unload this rock and roll to get the points up using the laser pointer on it to get these stacks. Now, why the laser pointer is because this attribute on the KINGBREAKER, as we get items laser, as we hit pulse enemies, we're going to get this bonus from HEARTBREAKER. We're also going to get the bonuses from KINGBREAKER that gives us that 20% amplified damage, along with all the other bonuses, the out of cover bonus, and all the AR bonuses that we're getting from the HEARTBREAKER. So it really hits and it really melts really quick. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the rock and roll. We're going to get up in the face. We're going to throw the shield on. And while we are getting protected from some of the incoming damage, we're going to make max stacks real quick. Or as they say in Japan, moskoshi. So moskoshi kudasai. We're going to build up Taksan bonus armor. Now we are, since this is an all blue build, and again another reason why we call it the Elvis build is it's an all blue build, so we can go with the blue Hawaii theme Elvis movie, and it uses Heartbreaker equipment. So again, screams calling this the Elvis build. King of Rock and Roll was Elvis with blue Hawaii and Heartbreak Hotel. It just screams Elvis. All we could do is maybe go to jail to and do some jailhouse rock. I don't know, but it's craziness, and I love this build. So if you see some of my live play doing the countdown, the run up to the 5,000 shade score, you're going to see me running this build, and I'm going to run it into the ground. So let's break it out. The Catharsis mask 4 times HEARTBREAKER. The reason why we run the chest piece and the backpack is it increases our stack from 50 to 100, and we're going to do twice as many with the backpack. So instead of 1 tick per shot, we're getting 2. So it takes us half as many shots to get up to max stack. So in the same time we get up to 50 without the shield and backpack, we can get there twice as fast and twice as big with 100 ticks, which means 100%, and we're going to get there really quick. Then once we get to full stacks, we're going to switch weapons, or we're going to really start doing damage. As we start taking damage, we're going to do more damage. So because of the heartbreak, and the Catharsis mask is going to help us with that. And if we get to 30 stacks on it, it's also going to drop a green cloud that not only we can use to generate some health back and armor back, but any of our teammates within that cloud can run to that cloud and get healed. So we become a slight healer build as well. It's just a fun build to run. Again, some people call it a meta build, but they run it a little different. I've seen people not run the Catharsis mask and run with the Memento backpack. I don't think, me personally, that is as strong, or maybe runs the Sawyer knee pads to hit a little harder. And again, I don't think that's as strong because the bonus armor, the Catharsis mask, and the bonus healing cloud, and this build really works that way. And if you have to go to cover, you can whip out your pistol, get a little bigger tier there to kind of heal up your shield a little faster, to deploy it again, get out of cover, get back up in their face, and start the whole cycle over again. Remember that if you're less than 1,000 on your watch score, you're not going to have some of the same bonus numbers that we have, that we get from our watch being above 1,000. The difference between 1,000 and 5,000 is we're getting 42,000 extra health bonus, which is just a blink of an eye. It really isn't that big of a deal. Where our watch score really comes into play is because we have all 4 characters through New York. When we gain a level, a proficiency level, we're going to get a scavenger token on each character to use. So we're going to get 4 times the number of scavenger tokens that we can use for resources to level our stuff up. And just a real quick, if you haven't watched my proficiency videos, you'll know that if you have, you know that to get the gear set up to 20% max level, you're going to take 25 exotics just to get each gear piece up. You got 6 gears. It's quick math. It's 150 exotics you need to get the build up to 20%. The weapons is going to take 55 per weapon, so you got your primary, your secondary, and your handgun. That's going to take you another 165 exotic components, and then you're going to have exotic components to grind up your skills and your proficiency on each account for your specialty weapon. So a lot of exotics are required to be able to get this build up to its fullest potential. But it is just so much fun. I hope you enjoy it. This is Bear Essentials. I am Bear Byers. I hope you enjoyed the Elvis build, and I hope you check out some of the live play on that, and I hope you have a blessed day.